Right, I think it's going to drag the SOLIS in. And there is a... Oh my god, that made me jump. What happened?
I can be your four-leaf clover. Know just how you feel. I see the storm that is brewing in your eyes. Even with the wrong directions, we can make it through the night. The road is long, but darling, when you're...
So, no, I don't do merch. Somebody made it for me very, very kindly. And it was actually just a bobble hat, but I quite like these bands, so I've chopped it off. I tend to do that with a lot. I get sent a lot of random clothing and things, which is just lovely. I appreciate it. Okay, so this room is a disgrace. Those are full barrels waiting to go in, and these are empty barrels waiting to go out. The floor is absolutely disgusting. So I am going to get pressure wash on and get cleaning.
I'm telling you the wait is over. I can be your four-leaf clover. Know just how you feel. I see the storm that is brewing in your eyes. Even with the wrong directions, we can make it through the night. The road is long, but darling, when you're by my side, every moment is perfection. Together we will rise. And I've been running from the past, love, trying to forget my last love, but now I wanna let the light in. Will you be my...
So during my little cleaning session, Kieran's just come to look. We had a little leak above the robots, so we're just checking to see where it is. Just turned steamy things on. They clean the cups. The leak is above here, so we're just trying to find out where it is. So me and Roy are doing a bit of an experiment. There he is. We're seeing if the little mighty 50 horsepower SOLIS can stir slurry. Now, me and Kieran, who's just popped in, we don't think
You definitely see that on the case track than this.
Right, I think it's going to drag the SOLIS in. It's not even going to start. I know, I'm putting my fingers in my ears already. Should we just
Stand back.
Do you think the SOLIS is going to do it? Hedge your bets, yeah or no? I think it's not going to make it. It's not going to do it at all. It ain't got a hope in hell.
It's quite big.
It's 50 horsepower. She's working. She's working. So our new cubicles are ready. The only thing that we need to do is empty the slurry. It stirs, doesn't it? It didn't snap a shea bottle or anything, and it stirs. It just seems to be, it's not really dragging anything under like the case does.
There's a lot of pull through.
As Roy said, there is a lot of pull through in this shed. We're feeding this trough, and that side, the barriers are quite low, and I don't know, they just ends up being loads and loads of pull through. So yeah, just nearly. It's got quite a wide swing, this thing. So we're going to ditch it off and then stick it on the case. We do have another issue though. We have a break. We have a break. When we tried to pull this off, it just, these three here lifted and we both went, ah! And Kieran was here as well and he also went, ah. So yeah, Interesting. The place is falling to pieces. It's falling. Look at my hair. It's falling to pieces. What a clever girl you are. You take it away. Good girl. I don't want it. So we are just putting the whisk on the case, as you can see here behind Roy. So we are just sticking the case on here. We're going to stir the slurry, clear off out, obviously. But we'll be standing over that. We just thought, as you can see with the case, you're literally pulling the mud guards off, getting in to stir this tank. And we just thought maybe by using the SOLIS, it was a lot smaller and more nimble of a tractor, and you'd be able to position the whisk in different places as well, which would be handy. Does anybody remember the time when we tried hydraulic whisks? A friend of ours was developing a hydraulic whisk, and he kept bringing it here because he knew we had really stiff slurry. This was when we had beef in, and he knew that it was mega hard work to stir. So he wanted to really give it something to try against. So he kept bringing it here. Roy said maybe it wasn't the SOLIS. Maybe the SH1T is just that thick. Inky! Come on. Out of there. Come on. Are we pumping slurry from one tank to another? Yes, we are. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Yes, we have made a mess. But at least it's mixing. What happened? I've got a sick calf. Oh, don't put your head down there. I'm trying to keep you warm, not suffocate you. Oh, I've got a sick calf. Here's my sick calf. It just never really got going when it popped out, to be honest. Was never a go-getter. And then obviously it went into this shed. Its mum went into that shed, and it's just been pathetic ever since. It has no visible signs of anything wrong with it, other than it's very small. So I've been literally force feeding it, I won't lie. It's not interested at all. I've been doing my best with it every day. I haven't really mentioned it before now because, there's always a risk that it might not be here tomorrow. But yeah, I've just brought it. It's away from everything else. We're in the handling system. You having a bad time, lady? Oh well, look, we're nearly there. Come on, you can do this. State of her makes me think she's having a bit of a crap time. So.
Now I wanna let the light in. Will you be my silver lining? Is perfection. Together we will rise. We will rise. We will rise. We will rise. Far above these city lights, so high we'll fly beyond the stars.
There was a tiny bit rolling, and then she stood up. Roy just helped me come and roll her. I just don't know. Good morning, children. Just come out to the shed, and can't see the river's over. So yesterday we got a flood alert, and Roy said it's not a named storm. Obviously we've no sheep down there, but we always moved our sheep if there was like a named storm and it was, big. Yeah, look at this. Thank God. Like, obviously, that bit of green there is, like, they would have been fine. It doesn't look deep, but it's definitely come over. I have another little problem here. A couple of weeks ago, we noticed a little pile of feed underneath here and thought, what could that be? Anyway, here, there's a hole. Let me turn it around for you. Obviously sticking my fingers nowhere near this. There's my hole. Can you see? In inside here there's that auger, right, for the feed. So I was like, oh, a sharp piece of feed has done that. How terrible. Didn't think anything of it. Anyway, put some sticky tape around it, thinking I'd get Mark to fix it, or Mark, the electrician Mark from Lily, he dropped in for something. And he said, oh, I can fix that for you at some point when I call it past. Anyway, it's done it again, which leads me to believe it wasn't a foreign body in the feed at all. I think it must be a knobble on the auger. You know, the coil. The coil, which cost an eye-watering amount of money, must have a little, you know, like a little weld on it or something. I don't know. But he's going to have to take it out and have a look. So, honestly, slightly annoying. And there is a... Oh my God, that made me jump. There's a reason you don't put your fingers anywhere near this bloody thing. Did you see it spinning around then? So yeah, in there, I'm thinking it's just... Now the nuts can sort of get a purchase on that hole, it's just going to get worse and worse. So anyway, he's going to come and he's going to have a look at the auger, and he's also going to replace this. It's only a little bit of white tube, nothing special. So, yeah, I've just got some gaffer tape. Somebody sent me this with no name on the package. And they sent me 2 types of gaffer tape. And what else was there? I can't remember for the life of me. It was something really cute. But anyway, I get some really random packages. And I also got, as well, I don't know who this came from, my sign that says the Pig Palace on it. It doesn't. It says Tin Cottage for the pigs. And it was a sign when I was doing the pigs up. No name on it whatsoever. And I don't know who it came from. So if you... It's actually terrifying that. You don't want your fingers anywhere near it, I'm telling you. If you know of or are that person who sent that package, please could you... I've covered it up. Get in touch. That is just beautiful. So the hole's around there somewhere. But yeah. Can you see it? Did you see it moving then? My friend Johnny got his hand stuck in one of them. And in that tube, there is this stuff. Now, Roy's put that in the scrap. It's coming out the scrap because I have a feeling at some point in our lives we're going to need a bit of that. And I know how expensive it was. I remember the bill. So I think we'll just take that out of the scrap and wind it up and put it inside. I would like to show you how clean these guys have stayed. This is before I've swept the beds and that. How clean they've stayed with the doors closed. That's actually a lie. I have swept the beds. I didn't realise. But yeah, look at all the sawdust that's staying on. That was my point. Unbelievable. So there is massive snow coming, apparently, on Tuesday, which is... I don't even know what day it is. Honestly, I haven't got a clue what day it is. It's not snowing yet because I can see the fells and there's no snow on the top of them. But apparently we're going to get a load of snow. I will just take you in to see the car from last night. We actually haven't been in here and scraped out yet. So this is what it looks like before we've scraped out. It's not awful today, to be honest. The car, I let it out of the pen this morning, looks absolutely fine. This is its mother. If these were Jersey calves, it'd have been off last night as soon as it'd been born. But as these are Angus's, what a belting calf that is. All right, kid. No wonder you were struggling. Look at what an attitude you've got. What an animal. So because the beef animals, we're not over concerned about yonis or anything like that. So we will not be taking them off straight away. And I want them to get the colostrum, which is far easier them getting it off the cow than me taking the cow off, making the collar up, taking it across to the robot, making it milk, it wouldn't give a lot because it would be uptight and really cross because it's a heifer. And then coming back and giving the calf a little bit of colostrum when actually I could just leave them for one night like this and let it have its mum, essentially. Now, anything longer than this, I think they would definitely be very cross when I separate them. But as it's morning, it doesn't necessarily matter. So I am still trying with poor calf that I showed you the other day. Some days it gets up and wanders around, other days it just lies there really lethargic. I am trying. Roy said if he had a gun he'd shoot it, but we don't have guns, and I honestly don't think I could. I don't think I could. Like, it takes a hard person to kill something like young, doesn't it? Especially when it's trying. So I knew there was a reason I didn't throw this away. I don't know who put a pallet fork through it. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to cut a hole out of it. I'm going to stick a heat lamp in it. I'm going to hope that this little calf skein comes right. Shall I do that thing where I snap my fingers and it's done?
No.
Okay, so how's this for a flap? What, do we want the flap still intact, Roy, so we can close it? No. Okay. Oh, little calf. Oh, come in.
Oh, hi! Is that a bit close for comfort? Ooh, is it warm in here? Is it warm in here? You're definitely not doing very well, are you? Come on. Let's hope for the best, children.
Like, no joke though, look at the size of them. Look at them tatas. That calf is not much cop. Oh my god, look at it, looks like it's glowing. If it's not much better than by tomorrow, I think we're going to have to do something about it.
Okay, kiddies, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave the video there because it is extra long and there is too much to fit in. You do not want a half-an-hour video from me. So if you made it to the end, thank you very much. You deserve a medal. As always, I appreciate each and every single one of you for watching. I really do. It means a lot. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Love you long time, and I'll see you next time.